Okay guys, welcome back to the channel. It's been a while since I had a workout filmed, so I hope you guys are going to enjoy it. So as you can see, we're in the dungeon gym. I know a lot of you guys have been asking about the dungeon gym, so thought we'll take you guys along. Me and Haida going to do some delts and arms today. You guys will see now it's a lot different than Pino's gym. It's very hardcore, everyone here is focused, you know, not a lot of music and stuff, and you know, it's just a lot of screaming and weight falling. So yeah, enjoy and let's go smash it.
You can't see anything.
Appreciate that.
No problem, brother. Good to see you, mate. Take care. Have a good session.
Yeah, so we're just warming up a bit after Haida is done playing the famous guy.
You told me to shut up and then I'm just talking. I just switched it on as well.
So yeah, we're just getting some blood. My delts feel quite stiff.
It's because we did so much last week.
So we basically changed our training split for the week because Cal was going to be here and we were going to train with him, but something happened and he's a little bit delayed, so yeah, now we're just trying to fix the setup, go from there.
Go ahead, take it, bro. You want me to do the same?
It's fine. We're just doing the lead up sets, so just basically warming up, building up the weight. It feels quite heavy, so it feels like I need to warm up a bit more. But yeah, we're going to go into the working set.
What should we try?
First one, huh?
What do you think? 5?
4.5?
5.
5.
One lift? Come on. Let's go. Come on, sink the reps.
What?
Good set. Good set.
Now I know why the floor is like this. You're supposed to put your feet there. Okay, so just doing another second shoulder press. So we're really big on the shoulder presses, making sure we get really strong in them before we move to obviously getting more blood in those delts with lateral raises and stuff like that. So if you want to get big delts, get strong with shoulder presses. Trust me guys, shoulder presses, lateral raises, those are two very important ones. So this one's angle is a little bit more back, so it's almost like a super high incline, where we will get a little bit of chest as well. But the main focus is this front delts out of that shoulder. That is what we want to reach. Because on the previous press, we went more straight up, where now we're slightly more back, working that front delt a bit more in that squeeze. Warm up. Gonna be nice. Like eating a bowl of cream of rice. Carb up.
Come on. Come on. How many? 15, you motherfucker.
Yes, every time when she translates, I just laugh. Because it's this weird.
Did you go lighter?
No, it's the same.
Stick with that, yeah?
Yeah. Good. Let's go. Come on. Come on.
That's perfect. That Makwani, it's like I think he was like Moroccan or something like that.
Triceps.
He was crazy, bro.
Okay, so we're just moving to the second lateral raise. Most people always start with like a lateral raise or a fly, and then they get to the press.
They do.
So, yeah, I'm sure a lot of you guys also with push and stuff always start with a lateral raise or a fly, which is nothing wrong with it. I used to train like that quite a lot, and I felt like it warmed me up nicely. But if you really want to get strong and get the most out of your presses, where in the end that's where you're gonna get the most buck for your money, your presses, chest presses, shoulder presses. You want to make sure you're really strong in them. We always try and do them first, but obviously just make sure your joints and stuff is warm enough before. Got a lot of lead up sets to warm up before you go into the actual work.
Definitely. I think that it's often overlooked nowadays what you can get out of hitting your press first. Of course, there is always a time for having an isolation movement first, like JP said, warming up properly, and almost sometimes you can even create a better mind to muscle connection. But in my opinion, nothing beats moving heavy weight with good form than actually doing it. So if you can come into a press fresh, do enough warm-up sets that you don't take away from your working set, and then load it and beat your previous reps that you did it, it's a surefire way to gain muscle.
I'm not sure if you have this issue. Sometimes I have a client or two that will always message me and they're like, the gym was busy and I've moved my press to 4th or 5th.
Yeah.
Now, I understand sometimes the gym is busy and you don't always have time, but it's really, really important the way you structure your sessions. Like, I feel like a lot of people still have the mentality of, you just need to go into the session and make yourself tired and get out, which is not the case. If you want to get the most out of your growth, out of your prep, your off season, it's so important how you structure your session, obviously for your physique and what you need to work on.
It's prioritizing, isn't it? People, if your goal is to win a show, then prioritize what it takes to win that show, which is this. So that order of exercises throughout the session is very important. If you're just a lifestyle client or somebody who just wants to lose some weight, then yeah, you can probably get away with just getting it done and getting out and burning enough calories in that session, getting a little pump and moving on. But if you want to win on stage and you need to improve your physique, then you need to have structure to your session and you need to place the movements where you're freshest, the ones that rely on you to be fresh, like the heavy presses.
Exactly. Get uncomfortable and get strong. Man.
That's good.
That's for retirement. From 6 days ago, 1.7 down, and I'm eating more. I'm just eating everything is clean now, like no more ice creams. Hey guys, so on bicep training, you don't just want to move that weight and just take it up and down. It's really important that you go all the way up, you get that squeeze on the feet. You really want to get that squeeze. And as you can see, he's controlling the weight down. He's still working his bicep as he goes into that eccentric down, not just letting the weight fall down. Really getting the most out of that muscle, you can keep control of the movement. Really focus on that squeeze. Yes, that is probably one of the best squeezes I've got on my biceps from any arm exercise. So just moving to extension. As you guys can see, it's a machine. We haven't done this one yet, so I'm excited to feel it out. Oh, it's not bad.
Yeah, keep JH saying that. No need, bro.
So what do you feel is the best time frame someone needs to look at for contest prep? Because I feel like this is a big issue. A lot of people trap people falling, not giving themselves enough time.
I always say to my guys that ideally I want 20 weeks. And that is a lot of the time probably a little bit too much, but that's always because you just do not know what's going to happen. Like, you just don't know, do you? Like, we don't know what issues might arise, like any kind of hurdles that are going to come up during prep. That and the fact that we want time, bro. Like, if we want to bring their best package, you want to give them refeeds, you want to trial things, you want to be able to back off and get them fresh. Like, it's so much.
And also, people focus on the show date, but it's actually better to really try and drill it down before, so you can start dropping that stress and stuff.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, 2 weeks out, you want to be ready pretty much, and just cruise in. Start backing off the cardio slowly, dropping it every few days, putting a refeed in, backing off training volume. You know, like all these things that are going to bring the best look to stage. So like I said, like we don't always need 20 weeks, but to have it as a buffer, so much more beneficial for both parties, like not just the coach. So I think that
100%.
a lot of people
that
don't
next
do
level
that.
condition,
Yeah.
And also again, a lot of people have this mentality of the last 2 weeks they need to start pushing harder, where they just drive up cortisol, drive up water more, then you don't end up getting the look that you want actually. Last week is not about pushing harder. You need to obviously pull back slightly and really just polish that finer look.
That's the thing, isn't it? Like, you only need, if you're pushing in those last 2 weeks, then something hasn't gone right for the fucking last 16 weeks before it. You know what I mean? Like, we don't want to be desperate. But don't get me wrong, man, needs must sometimes. You got to do what you got to do. But really and truly, if you plan a prep properly and you put the right changes in place early on, you should have enough time 2 weeks out to come in fresh, man.
Yeah,
definitely.
Yeah, so a lot of the time, people tend to be in a position where they can obviously have clean food with them. And I feel like so many times people use this as an excuse to go for the baddest, like most highest calorie dense meal there is. But there's always cleaner options, guys. Like even here in the gym, they got a lot of meals here. Like you can see, for example, they got a fried chicken with rice. Obviously it's a fried chicken, so there's oil involved, so it's going to be more calories. So always try and go for the cleaner meal. You can just obviously eyeball it or ask the people, you want something that's got no oil in. Obviously you can see the sauces, what kind of sauces is in there. For example, they got a clean shrimp and rice here, so that's definitely the meal I would go for, because it's fish, it's nice low calorie. So obviously clean rice, you can see there's no oil in. So don't always go for the highest calorie dense foods if you don't have a lot of options available. Always try and look for the cleaner options, because that way you can stay on track and keep pushing forward. So yeah, I'll probably get a shrimp and rice meal, and then we'll call it a day for now. I'll get you guys back on soon again. H is in prep. Does Instagram know how many weeks out, or people don't know, do they?
14 weeks out. A lot of work to do. So hopefully next time you see me, I'll look a lot different, but we'll see.
He's moving, he's growing in prep. You can see he's growing.
Things are changing, so at the moment it's not been the, let's say, normal scenario of prep where we just drop. I seem to be holding my body weight, getting a little bit bigger and fuller, and now slowly getting tighter, so we'll see. First few weeks have been a little bit of a mind game for me because I'm used to prep going one way, but then I have to remind myself that no two preps are ever the same. And every single time I prep, there's always some differences. And this is probably a bigger difference to the ones that I've had before, but it is a difference, and I'm just getting used to what I'm seeing, how my body's changing, how things are coming down, and I'm excited to see what happens over the next 14 weeks. So hopefully I can bring you along in a way and show you a little bit more, because obviously me and JP will be training throughout my prep, and yeah, when I'm looking a little bit better, I might do a bit of posing as well.
We'll get it in there, but the sessions have been really good. Like, since prep started, the routine's been nailed. The way we train has been spot on every week, and it's just Cal that messed us around this week.
Big time.
But yeah, training's been really good, so performance is driving up. In prep, you know, if you can get that performance to keep going up for him, it's what we want.
No, absolutely.
So yeah, guys, please go follow him. I'll put it in the description, his Instagram account. Go follow his journey. Show him some love. Show me some love. Share the channel, because that motivates us to do more videos. And I'll get H on a podcast soon as well, so stay tuned. Go smash your goals, get shit done, and we'll see you guys next time.
No plan B.
100%.